seconds.
It's wild.
They sold out. So there was $105 in the marketplace, ungraded, uncertified. They're now bringing $250. These are dollars.
All right.
Now they're bringing $250 ungraded, uncertified.
Wow.
The
I mean,
certified
that's our
coins.
Fourth sellout?
The advanced release certified Army privies that I have seen out there, $1,200.
Man.
Okay.
Man.
Privies are on fire. Now, when it comes to privies, so the Annex advanced release is one thing. But now when we get to the early release, advanced release NGC Mint State 70, and I do flag core, now you have a whole different scope of rarity and desirability.
Okay.
First of all, NGC. Okay. Secondly, flag privy. I locked these in before everybody in the marketplace knew kind of what was doing with the Eagle privies. So I got these at a truly spectacular price, and I got some quantity because I did it early.
Okay.
If I was to go into the marketplace right now, it's a whole different value, a whole different price, a whole different thing.
Wow.
And I have these again, Eagle Privy, Mint State 70, NGC,
early release.
Eagle Privy, early release, Mint State 70, it is, and Flag Corps.
All the
of
designations
those. So
you
you
want.
have exclusivity of presentation with the Flag Corps. Like I said, I'm the exclusive distributor of Flag Corps. That you have there. So you've got Flag Corps. Then you've got Mint State 70, so it's perfect, which like I said, in the Eagle Privy matters.
Yeah.
And the Eagle Privy matters. And so the United States Mint, so with these Mint States, so they have announced they're doing 2 Mint State privies. So they did the Star Privy, sold out last year. Eagle Privy this year, sold out, obviously. And in the marketplace, getting harder and harder and harder and harder to get everywhere that you look. And now as silver has gone up, that has affected it. The fact that they just don't grade very well. You put all of those things together, and this is going to be, I think, I called this last time I was here, I called it a generational collectible.
Okay.
Because this is the thing. So if you're an American Silver Eagle collector, and there are millions of them out there, American Silver, this is a coin you have to put in your collection because it's a coin that stands on its own. Philadelphia Mint, we know it's Philadelphia Mint, and it's an Eagle Privy, so it stands on its own to be able to do that. Well, there's only 500,000 made. And in Mint State 70, there's less than 100,000 in Mint State 70. That's how poorly they grade it.
Yeah.
And now in Flag Corps, it's not 100,000, it's not 10,000, it's not 5,000. You know, it's like probably 1,000 coins, 1,200 coins, something like that, all told in Flag Corps. So now you've got rarity. Each one of those steps, each one of those things adds to rarity, collectability, desirability. Now with us, you know, you can do flex pay $100, you can get yours home. And so this Eagle Privy is going to, I think, be one of the great collectibles, that the United States Mint has made, particularly as they continue on this privy journey.
Yeah.
So they, like I said, just released the Army Privy. It's going to be insanity. And understand, they sold it last Friday.
Okay.
They're not going to ship it until August.
Wow.
Okay.
And they sold out within
So
hours.
once they start shipping it, I mean, that coin could end up being, I don't know, $1,200, $1,500 in Mint State 70. They made 100,000 of them.
Man.
This coin in 70 is going to be almost as rare as the Army Privy, because the Army Privy is proof coin, so it's going to grade a lot better, okay? And it's not going to be 1,000 or 1,200 or 1,500. We have it for $299. Look at that Eagle. That's what sets it apart.
You know what
That's the difference of a regular issue American Silver Eagle.
You can tell it's an Eagle, too. They did a really good job.
They did a really good job. When they said they were going to do an Eagle on the Eagle, I said, oh, great. I figured it would be the Eagle like they have on the Franklin $50 that looks like a little butterfly. Oh. You know, because I don't know if you know, any coin in the United States of a denomination larger than 10 cents has to have an Eagle on it.
Okay.
Okay, that's a congressional mandate. And so some of these Eagles are just afterthoughts. And so I'm like, great, what are they going to do with this?
Yeah.
Spectacular.
It's gorgeous. I mean.
Spectacular. I figured a heraldic eagle kind of sitting there, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like the old reverse
Look at
of
him in
the
full
Type 1.
flight.
But in full flight, over and God, the placement was spectacular. Because the Star Privy was down on the edge, down there underneath In God We Trust.
Okay.
But the Eagle over In God We Trust, flying in an open field like that, I mean, they hit it out of the ballpark. They made 500,000 500,000 coins, they could have sold 5 million coins. They could have sold 10 million coins. They could have done this with every Silver Eagle and knocked it out of the park. But instead, they made sure, I think by accident, that it was a collectible that will be generational because they made so few of them.
This is something you'll be proud to display, to have in your collection. All of the signs of rarity that you want, right? Mint State 70, this is NGC, early release, the Eagle Privy mark, having the flag core that only Mike brings us here. Now you've got all these exclusivity and rarity, you know, things that you would want that would add and make this a collector's treasure. And I love that we have it for you, albeit in limited quantities. If you've been watching the last hour and a half, we've had, what, 4 sellouts, I think?
Gosh,
4 or 5 sellouts already.
Yeah.
So this is not the kind of thing where you want to wait around, and you don't have to spend $300 all at once. This is where we shine as a network with FlexPay. We were one of the first to do it. What that means is $100, and it's not layaway. We ship it to you immediately. It's yours, it's in your hands, it's in your collection, safely put away. And then next month and the month after that, there will be an interest-free $100 payment, and you're done. And you have just secured one of only, we started with 320-ish of these, and now I don't know what we're down to at this point, but you're gonna be one of the few. 270.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, so they're going quickly.
Wow.
Look, we sold the original, the Annex advanced release.
Yep.
$199, we sold every single one of them just like that.
Yeah.
This is kind of almost a different level of collectability because of the flag core. The flag core is exclusive to me. It is the most desirable, and the core is what it means, what holds the coin in the grading right there. And that is the most desirable, I think, of all the NGC cores is the flag core that you're gonna have there. And now if you have the Eagle, you got the Eagle on the back, you got the Eagle in the front, I mean, and then you have it Mint State 70, Philadelphia Mint. So now you have a coin that's the rarest Mint State Silver Eagle ever done by the United States Mint.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, that's right. With the Eagle label that you have on that, and then you have early release, and then you put all of those things together, and I think you have one of the great collectibles that you're going to find out there in the marketplace, certainly generational. This is something that you absolutely 100% want to add into your collection. Understand it's not just the regular Silver Eagle. They're going to make 25 million. And in flag core, just the regular Silver Eagle, I think we're $149.
Wow, I mean.
Okay, just for the regular one. And they're gonna make 25 million, and I think I'm sold out.
Yeah.
Right now. Now add in that Eagle Privy that you see right there. So now you take it from, now it's 50 times rarer than the regular Eagle. And not only that, it's far more difficult, 2 to 3 times more difficult to get in Mint State 70 than the regular Silver Eagle. Now you understand, because it has all of those hallmarks of collectability and rarity and desirability. That Privy mark, like I said, making it the rarest Mint State Silver Eagle ever made by the United States Mint. So you had the Privy mark. Then you have the fact that it's from Philadelphia. Extraordinarily difficult to get in Mint State 70 as well. All of those things put together, the collectability on this is insane. And like I said, because I got it early, you know, I have a good quantity of these.
Yeah.
Most people, if they have these to sell, have 5 or 10, or your local coin shop has 1 or 0.
Right.
Okay,
Early
so
bird.
now you have something that is 100% collectible on an entirely different level with that conditional rarity, so difficult to get in Mint State 70. Mint State 70, by the way, is perfect. For those of you that don't understand, the higher the grade, the more it's worth. In coin collecting, Mint State 70 is the perfect grade. I get it. You know, why not a Mint State 100? Some guy came up with this system years ago. We're not very
70
inventive.
it is.
70 it
Yeah.
is. So there's no Mint State 71. So this is perfect. It's early release. It's flag core. It's incredibly rare. It has all of those hallmarks. And this is my original issue price on the flag core of only $299.95.
You get access to that. You get the certificate of authenticity, of course. It's got the velvet pouch. I mean, it doesn't get more collectible than this, everybody. And for the final couple hundred of you who are able to secure